Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Elliandra. Today we're playing The Sims 4 Cottage Living, and this video was made possible by the EA Game Changers program. So thank you so much to EA for giving me early access to the new Sims 4 expansion pack Cottage Living. I also have to say a disclaimer that the footage that you are seeing right now was recorded on a version of the game that is not final, so if there's any bugs or anything, they can still change by the time the game comes out. Basically anything can still change. So the game version that I was playing was not final, but I got to play for a week and a half and I decided to do some builds as well. I don't build a lot on my channel. I used to build a lot. That's how I started my channel. I did a lot of speed builds and I do really enjoy building in The Sims, but my interests have changed since like 3 years ago, or whenever I started my channel a long time ago, and I have different interests now and I rarely build. I also kind of developed a wrist problem, so building is really hard for my wrist and it starts to hurt after just a little while, so that's also a reason why I build less. So make sure you take care of your wrists, guys. Do some wrist exercises and stretches if you're on the computer 24/7. But yeah, we're playing Cottage Living, which is the new pack, which I'm super excited for. I haven't really planned what I'm going to talk about in this video, but I guess I'm going to talk about the pack a little bit. But this is my first build that I did with the pack, and this is mainly with the new update because we're getting a new base game update to The Sims 4. I'm guessing it's gonna come out like a few days before the pack, so maybe on the 20th or something of this month, so not so far away now, like a week and a little bit. We're getting an update, and in this update we're finally getting a pond tool in The Sims. So currently you've been able to build swimming pools and fountains, and lots of people have made fountains kind of look like ponds if you do like interesting edges and stuff, but it's been very like not good enough. So they're finally introducing a pond tool, so you can use the terrain tools that are already in the base game to create like a big like hole in the ground, or like a big area that's like further down. I don't know how to explain. And then you bring out the pond tool and you fill it with water, and then they're also adding a bunch of new pond animals and birds and insects and stuff like that. So I really wanted to build a lake house, not a pond house, that sounds lame. This is a lake house. This is a very big lot. I think this might be like 40 times 50 or something like that. So I did make this lake or pond or whatever very big, and then I wanted to have a house in the middle, and I wanted it to be like a little bit over the water and have this like really cool pier situation in the front. I forgot what it's called in English, but I'm just gonna say it's a pier. So you have like your patio and then you come down and it's over the water, over the lake, and I did play test it and it does work, so I think that's pretty cool. I feel like I've seen a lot of builds like this with island living, because in that world you have a lot of lots that go over like the ocean. You can't shape the ocean itself in that pack, but you could build over the ocean. So I think I've seen those, and then I saw the pond tool and I was like, I want to put those two together and just create a cute lake house. So that's what we're doing, and obviously I am using the new pack as well for all the build and buy items. Like most of the rooms are decorated with items from the new pack. Since I didn't do a build and buy review, I don't really do those anymore on my channel. I only do the cast ones, so when I build, it's like the only time I actually get to see the items in the pack. So it was really fun to get to play around with all the new items and build some really nice rooms and see everything that comes with the pack. So if you haven't seen a build and buy overview yet, I guess you will see most of them in this video. But I'm creating this tiny little island in the lake over here. I don't know why, I just got like a random idea and I was like, yeah, let's do it, why not? It was kind of janky, but it did work out pretty good in the end. You can't get over there because Sims can't swim in ponds, so your Sims can wade in them, so they can go in the water like from the edge of the pond a little bit and like have their feet in the water. They can play in the water, they can look for frogs in the water, water, but they can't swim in here, so there's no way to get to that little island in the middle. It's just like decorative. And then this house is very, very simple. Like I said, I don't build a lot anymore, and I don't want to build anything too crazy because it will kill my wrist. But I wanted to still do something because I do miss building sometimes, and it is really fun, and it's super like creative. Like, it's such a creative outlet for me to be able to build, so it was fun. And I really, really liked building this big lake and decorating it, and it looks great in the end, let me tell you. And obviously I did add in a lot of the new pond animals, so we have like fish that you can put in, but it's just decorative fish, and then we have tadpoles, how cute. And then I put in a lot of ducks because I thought they would be so cute. I think I put in a pair of swans as well. You only get to see them in the pictures in the end. I just realized I actually took some footage that I was meaning to put in the beginning of the video, so whether or not I decided to put that in the beginning of the video, you might have already seen it, but they do like move in live mode, and you can see like the ducks and the swan like swimming around on top of the lake. It's really cool. And then there's like dragonflies that you can put everywhere, and fireflies, which is super cute, and mosquitoes. And then there's even alligators. I don't think I put an alligator here. Didn't feel like it was the kind of lake that would have an alligator, but I did put a lot of ducks, and they look so cute in live mode and in the screenshots. So yeah, that's where you'll see them, in the screenshots. And I'm just doing quite a lot of landscaping. I wanted the pond or lake to look like more natural and not just like a big pile of water. It needed to be surrounded by a lot of greenery and like a lot of different plants and like bushes and grass and stones and everything, and I used these trees everywhere. And then I was trying all the different kinds of waters, because you can change the type of water that you're using for your pond. But I really liked how blue this was, and then I also put a blue roof on the house, and they kind of went really well together, so I did that. And then we also have these new items from this pack that are like wall decorations, like little ivy, and like it had little blue flowers on it. I don't know what the exact word for this plant is, but they were really cool, and I really like the little overgrown vibe that they gave this build, so I put them all around the house. But yeah, the house shape is super simple. It's just a rectangle with this roof. It took me so long to do this roof. I really wanted to do like a shape house, you know, but I couldn't figure out how to do the roof, and I tried so many different ways to do it, and I do like how it looks in the end. It's very simple. And then I did do like a little part of the roof being glass, so you get this really, really nice like light inside from the roof, because some of the roof is glass, so it shines, the sun shines through the roof indoors, and the lighting is just absolutely stunning. So I really liked that. And then we have a little balcony upstairs. You can enter it from this little room. There's nothing much up there. I put like one side table and a mirror and a painting or something, and then the most of the house, like the rooms, are downstairs. And then obviously we have the big patio and the pier part out here. I put in 2 lounge chairs. I really liked how it looked. I didn't do that much decorating up there. I really couldn't figure out what would you have on a pier like that, because again, I couldn't put in like stairs to go swimming or anything, because you can't swim in ponds. So I just went with the lounge chairs. And there's a new adorable basket from this pack that has like blankets and pillows in it, so it's perfect for like outdoors, or just putting it in your living room as a little basket where you keep your extra blankets. Like, it's so cute, and some of the swatches have like patterned pillows and everything. It's one of the best items, honestly, in this pack. I love it so much. It's just decorational, but it's such a cute clutter item, so I put that outside as well. I think outdoors I end up putting like an easel somewhere. Then we have the woodworking table and a couple of planters somewhere as well. I didn't do any of the like farm items for this build, because I'm doing another cottagecore farm build that I will be posting probably later this week, because I really did want to build a farm as well. But this one was more like a lake house, maybe like a house that you don't permanently live in, but you come here to spend the summers or something. So I didn't focus on the farm items for this. So we don't even have the new like garden patches that come with this pack. I did use them in the other build, but in this one we just have the old regular little round plant pots, and then it's just mostly just like nature outside. Nothing too crazy, a few benches here and there, some outdoor lights as well, and then it's just a pretty natural looking lake. But yeah, we're indoors now. Like I said, most of this is on this first floor. We have 2 bedrooms, the bathroom, and then this area where we have the kitchen in that corner, and then we have a living room in the other corner, and then back here where actually the front doors, it kind of tripped me over because for some reason I just treated the door that leads to the patio on the lakeside as the front door. But obviously if that's the only door to the build, you can't get in this build because you can't get in the lake, and how would you get on the patio? So I had to put a door on the other side of the building as well, which ends up being like the front door. I kind of messed up because my brain was just not working. I was like, yeah, this looks so good. This is the front door. But no, it's more like the back door. Like the one that leads to the lake, it's more like the back door. But we have another door on the other side, and I had to put the dining room right there. You like come in and that's where the dining table is, so it's definitely a little awkward. My floor planning skills are still extremely bad even after so many years of playing The Sims. I cannot plan out floor plans, like they just don't make any sense. But the kitchen's really cute. We're using the new kitchen counters and kitchen cabinets and a bunch of new clutter items that come from this pack, like little jars and little pots, and there's like a big pan as well, or is it a pot? I don't even know, but they're really cute, and I do like the vibe of these new kitchen counters as well. So I went for kind of a mix of modern and traditional. Most of this is quite like traditional looking furniture, but I didn't want to use only the new pack, so I don't know, I kind of mix the styles. I do that quite often where I cannot commit to just doing like traditional furniture, and then I throw in some modern pieces, and I like how it looks, but maybe not everyone would agree. But as you can see, we have the dining table right here where you come in. I even move it closer to the door right there, so it doesn't really make sense, but we're just gonna ignore that. It is a Sims house, not a real life functional house, so the Sims are completely fine going in and out of the house. Where the dining table is, at least it's next to the kitchen, and then we're gonna be doing the living room, which is really cute as well. It's not big and it's right next to the kitchen island, which I do like that I was able to do an island with some bar stools. It's such a cute cozy kitchen. I really like it. And we have some new lamps from this pack as well. Really like this one, actually. It went so well with this whole build. I think I put one in the living room too. It's like 3 different lights and I really like it. It's really cool. And then I wanted to do a fireplace, but there just wasn't enough room, and the fireplaces that come from this pack are absolutely massive. You need a big house and a big room to be able to make these look good. So I kind of scratched that idea, and then just using the new couch and a new armchair from this pack, and then putting a TV, and you can see this basket here with the blanket and the pillows. It's so cute. I think I put in a bookshelf in the corner, and then oh yeah, there is a new little cross stitching basket in this pack. If you've ever played with Nifty Knitting, you know that pack has like a little item that you need to have in your Sims inventory to be able to knit. So this pack has a very similar item, a little box with cross-stitching equipment. So that needs to be somewhere in your house. I don't think that needs to be in your Sims inventory. I think you can just click on it when it's placed in the house, and then your Sims will go there, pick up their stuff, and then sit down somewhere and start cross-stitching. So that is the new skill from this pack. I think it's the only new skill from this pack, and it is a 5 level skill. So level 5 is the max level for cross stitching, and once you achieve that, you can do cross stitching from reference. So you can take a picture of something and your Sims will be able to cross stitch that exact picture, which is really cool. So I did put that somewhere in the living room as well. And this is the bathroom, pretty basic. I am using a new tub and a new sink from the pack. There's no new toilet, which was so surprising to me. Sims team they just love to add toilets to literally every single pack. I swear we have like 50 identical toilets, but this pack doesn't come with a toilet, and I am not disappointed at all. There's so many toilets that work well with this furniture. Like, I was just surprised. I was like, holy heck, is there really not any toilets? So no, we just have the tub and the sink. I don't even think there's a shower. I don't remember. I don't think there is. I think there's just that tub that's kind of pretty. And then moving on to the master bedroom, I guess. I think this is the only new bed, at least the only new like double bed, like full-sized bed from this pack. It's very like old school, traditional, with this like what's the word, like metallic frame. I don't know what the material is, but I don't like it at all. The patterns were cute, but I really do prefer like wooden bed frames or something other than that. But I really still wanted to use it because it was new. This is a new dresser with a mirror, so it kind of looks like a makeup table. Love it. That's from the pack. We don't have anything like that currently, so had to use it. I think I just put in an armchair in the corner, changed a few things around, put some paintings on the wall. This is a very, very blue room, but I do like it. It's just, this bed's just not my style at all. Oh my god, and these mason jar lamps are so cute. They're from the pack. They have like fairy lights inside that are just like bunched up and shoved in there, and then some like little plant on top, and they're adorable. Honestly, they give me like perfect cottagecore vibes. And then we do also have a kids room in here, so I went with a loft bed. So these are now in the base game, and then quite a small room, so I thought it would be perfect. And I was able to put the desk underneath, so that's where you can do your homework or whatever. And then we also have a little bookshelf in here, a little chest for toys, and even a little dresser, I think. So it is a cute room, and oh my god, this wallpaper is from the pack, and it's so cute. It is a lot. There's not a single version of this wallpaper that is like more toned down. They all have a lot of pattern. Like this one has mushrooms and leaves, and it is very adorable. Like, not gonna lie, it's super cute, but it does, like, I don't know, it's just a lot. Like, it takes the focus from everything else in the room, and everything else needs to be more toned down or the room ends up looking crazy. But I feel like it works with this furniture. It's just a lot. And then the wallpaper that I used for the rest of the house is also new, and it had two versions, which is the exact same wallpaper, but it just says left and right, and it just like mirrors the direction that the like pattern is facing on this wallpaper. So can someone explain, like, why is there two versions? Like, are you supposed to alternate it like I did? And like, why do you do that? Like, what's the reference? I don't understand why it's right and left. Like, why can they not all go in the same direction? Why does the pattern need to like change direction? Do you know what I mean? Maybe you guys don't understand, but I don't know why it does that. I have no idea. Maybe I just need to educate myself on wallpapers or something, but that was a new wallpaper. And then yeah, we're finished with the build, just putting in, you know, the trash can, mailbox, last little things. We have the little tree stump in there as well. That's where the bunnies live, so I had some bunnies come out for the screenshots and adding in the outdoor lighting. And we're into the screenshots, which I have a lot of, and unfortunately my name does bounce around the screen. You can't get rid of it even for the screenshots, so sorry if that is bothering you guys. But hopefully once the pack comes out, I will be able to download this to the gallery, or upload this, sorry. I'm not 100% sure, but I will try on the 22nd when the pack is out to put this build on the gallery if you guys want to download it and play in it. But no promises, it might not work out because it was built on an earlier version, but I will try. But please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new here, and I do have another speed build coming up, so if you guys have any questions about the pack, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll do like a little Q&A maybe in the middle of that video and answer some of your guys' questions regarding anything about the pack, like the gameplay or the builds or anything. What do you want to know about Cottage Living that you still haven't found out? And I'll do my best to answer your guys' questions. But I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I think the new pawn tool is amazing, and I cannot wait to see what other super talented builders are gonna do with it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!